Okay, so this video is for Jessica. I'm basically just gonna go through my makeup routine and show you what I do to get ready in the morning for makeup. So this is the first thing I do. It's called Face Stockholm. I use the yellow color to go underneath my eyes for like a brightener. I go up this side here, sort of into the corners, and then I go above my eyebrow, just tapping it on to brighten it up. And then I go on the other eye, going up the sides. Usually I'm a little bit more careful than this, but I'm just trying to do a quick makeup to show you what I do when I'm kind of in a hurry, I guess. Okay, so I just did here, under my eyes, here, and into the corners and up the sides, down into a V. So sometimes I take the green, and if I have like a bad zit or something, I'll cover it to balance out the color. And then there's a pinkish color and a tan color. I take the tan and I'll color my eyelid with the tan so that my makeup will stick really well. If I'm not using a primer, this works out really well, but I'm also going to use a primer, I think, today to make my eyeshadow really pop. So that's face. And then I'm going to use Bobbi Brown Moisture Rich Foundation. And I just basically dot it all over my forehead and all over my face in different places so that I can blend it in. If my face is really having a lot of acne, I'll do a layer and then let it dry, and then I'll do a little bit more in the places that are really red. But this brush is actually for Bare Minerals. It's a Bare Minerals brush, but I use it to put my foundation in. And this really gets into the pores to cover like holes and pock marks. Okay. So there's that. It's basically blended. If I'm in a hurry, this is literally how fast I go. Okay, so that's done. Then I get this cheap stuff that you get at Walmart. It's translucent neutral powder. And I just set my foundation with this. Normally, I love to have Bobbi Brown's translucent packed powder to put on after the foundation because it makes it look perfect, but it's expensive. So right now, I just have this stuff, and it's okay. But that Bobbi Brown stuff makes your skin look so like microscopically perfect. I love it, but I'll have to wait to get some more. So there's that. And now I also have a really cheap, this is Wet n Wild. I got it at Walgreens. It's like a trio thing. So I use the bronzer first. And I just try and really blend it in. And don't forget my neck. I get this part of my forehead and this part of my forehead, and then I go across to the very top because I have a really big forehead. And it just helps to kind of like shape it to look a little bit better. I don't like this bronzer. My favorite one is called like Ticket to Brazil. It's also Wet n Wild, I think. I just wanted to use the rest of this before I buy a new one. This is blush in this trio. And this is the luminescent powder that you put, I put above my eyebrows and sometimes down my nose to lengthen my nose a little bit. Now I do my eyebrows, and can't see very clearly here, but I go beneath my eyebrow first, and I do the rule. I start where my nose basically, and sometimes I go a little bit farther in, and then I go to end my eyebrow. I go from the tip of my nose to the corner of my eye, and that's where I end it. Sometimes I'll put like a dot to know where to end my eyebrow, because more people need to do that technique, because the shape of eyebrows makes such a difference on a face. I'm not doing a perfect job, but I did sharpen this pencil, and that will make your eyebrows look so perfect. Just the simple act of sharpening. So I did the top and the bottom, and I kind of left the inside blank, not done, because my eyebrow pencil will fill that in. It makes it look more natural. So now I'm gonna do the other side. And with my eyebrows, I don't normally go this fast. I usually try and take more time, because they can look really bad if I'm too fast. Okay. All right, so there's the other one. This one tends to look not as good when I don't know, just on a regular basis. So now I'm just gonna fill it in, soften it with this brush. Okay. So now I'm gonna go to eyeshadow, and I said I was gonna do this primer. This is Urban Decay Eden, but I'm actually not gonna do the primer today, I think. This is a sample, but I don't know, I just don't feel like doing one. So I'm gonna do, well, for the lilac, I don't have any more Lilac by Galactic Girl, but I can do, this is Too Faced Matte Eye Palette. And so I'm gonna do the Vintage Violet at the bottom. It's not super, I mean, the pigment is good, but it's not very like bright. It's very muted, which is good for fall or winter. But in the summertime, I really like that lilac, the bright, you know, purple, lavender look. So I'm just filling it in with the big brush. I got this from Ulta. It's the Echo Tools. It was a set. And I love these brushes. They're really great. So that's that. And now I'm gonna do my crease with a darker color. I'm gonna do from the Naked Urban Decay palette. I guess I'll do Dark Horse. I like that one. And I just go, I start at the side and I work my way up, build it. And it looks like a lot, but once I do my mascara and everything, it doesn't look like a lot. It looks okay. but when I'm first putting it on, it kind of looks gaudy. But so now for my light color, I'm going to use, this is also from that Echo Tools or Eco Tools. I'm going to do Velveteen Bunny from the Too Faced palette and just highlight my under my brow bone, or on my brow bone, under my brow. I'm going way too fast, but I mean, I'm not really going anywhere today, so. I'm gonna do the other side. And what I like about this Too Faced palette is it has instructions. It gives you like different ways of doing your eyeshadow. Okay. So there's that. And now sometimes I blend it with a blending brush. I'll do that later. So finally for my eyeliner, I take this angle brush, which is the Sonia Cusack or whatever. I got this at Target. It's just an angled brush I use for my eyeliner. Sometimes I do Creep from this palette, but today I'm gonna do London Fog from the Too Faced palette. So I start my line, I give myself a little bit of, like from my bottom lid shape going up, I kind of just give myself a line there to start me off. And then I build it from there. So that's the first part. And now I'm going to go across. And I try to make it as thin as I can. Let's see. I'm going to build out just a little bit. Okay. And then if I'm feeling really fancy, I'll do the inside of my bottom lid, my waterline. But I have big eyes, so if I do too much, it looks dark and bad. So I just do the outside corners. And then sometimes I do the waterline on my top lid. I'm not doing that today. And I do the same thing on this side. I just start the line based on where the lower lid ends, and then I just go across. This one turned out a little bit too long, but I'm in a hurry. Okay. And the way I pack it onto my brush is I pack it side to side into the eyeshadow so that it makes the brush bristles even more flat. So, all right, so there is my eyeliner. Now I'm just gonna do my, brush off the fallout. I get really bad fallout right here. And then for mascara, I either do, if I have the money, I do Lancome high definition mascara, or I'll do the CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom. And I like them both. Today I'll use this one. I've been warming it between my legs because I always do that. When I start putting my makeup on, I start warming my mascara up in my in between my legs so that it really goes on. It's nice and warm. Okay. So this is the final, if I'm feeling like really wanting to make my eyelashes extra obvious and long, I'll use Younique mascara, which actually I'll do that just to show you. It's in this package, Younique. You start out, you have 2 in here. And it's okay that I started doing regular mascara there. I actually do start it that way. You put on the transplanting gel first, and then you put on these natural fibers, which make it's kind of like flocking your eyelashes, and it looks really long. It really emphasizes, even just this transplanting gel, I can tell is longer and better than my cheap mascara. And now I'm gonna, it's kind of like glue, black glue. Now I'm gonna put on these fibers. And it just like, it's ridiculous. Like it makes your eyelashes so much longer than regular mascara. So that's that. And then I'll just put regular mascara on my lower eyelashes. Okay. And then the same thing over here. And that's basically the look. So that's like me going fast. I've spent more than 17 minutes doing this. This video is only 17 minutes. I've definitely spent more time doing my makeup, but when I'm really in a hurry for school, this really is how long I take, I guess. Okay. I wish this video was a little bit more clear. Okay. So I'll do my lower lashes on that side, but that's it. That's the basic idea. It's hard to see because these lights are really bright, but that is everything basically, and that's how I do my makeup routine. So cool, hope you like it.